going back to this fight, if you could walk us through that very first takedown that you hit in the first round where you managed to get his ankle or his foot and managed to scoop off, because it seemed like he defended that very well. Can you walk us through that if you remember it? Can you give us the details on that very first takedown?
Like how I take him down?
Yeah.
Just catch him. You know, like, to be honest, I didn't remember everything. Like, I remember like single leg, take him down.
Put his leg up.
Yeah, now I understand. Okay, this is freestyle wrestling technique, and yeah, Quinta is a tough guy. You know, he have very good defense, like very good chin. He had a lot of jabs, you know, and you know, like about technique. I like take down people, I think. What do you think about this?
That leads into my next question, which is in rounds 3 and 4, which your coach and team isn't happy with. It seemed to some of us, we thought it might be you really are trying out new things. You're jab and move for a round in round 3, and then fight in bursts for round 4, trying out things that you haven't done before to get experience with them in the cage. Was that what was going through your head? You said you already wanted to get 25 minutes and all that. Was it to also try new techniques?
I think it's because this week I watched too much Muhammad Ali and Fraser fight. I think that's why. Because like only great fights make you a great athlete, you know. Like I think that's why I try to a little bit like move Muhammad Ali, but I have to watch how I move, you know, like jab, jab, move, jab, jab. Not hard punch, jab, jab, move, jab. Sometimes take down, jab, move. Like, to be honest, like my mind, I want to stay 25 minutes. That's why I think so long fight.
Okay. And last question. You mentioned briefly in Russian Magomedov. There's been some issues back in with, you know, he's been arrested and having some problems. Is everything, how do you see that working out with FMG, with his sponsorship of you? Is everything okay with that? The appeal in social media to, you know, hope everything's okay with him?
I hope, you know, Ziauddin helped a lot of athletes in Russia, and we have very big team, Eagles MMA in Russia, and you know, but I hope it's okay. You know, we pray for him, and we'll see what's gonna happen. We will see.
Okay.
Thank you.
Khabib, what were you saying to Al in the early portion of the fight? It seemed like you were talking to him. What were you saying to him?
With Quinta?
Yeah, what were you saying?
Yeah, we talked a little bit. Like I give him jab, 1, 2, 3, 4. I said 4. He say 1 more, and I give him fake, you know. And I said no, you know, like little bit talk. I talk with Metzera a little bit. You
What'd
know,
you say to him?
Like I take him down. Metzera give him like good stuff. Do this, like, and I think okay, it's working, you know, like. And I talk with him like a little bit, like good job, mate, like this. You know, like it's fun. You know, like if you can speak with your opponent, like play his with mine. You know, if this work, why not? You know, why not? And but with Yakinta, it's not working. I feel it's not working. He keep going. He is real Brooklyn gangster. He's not Burger King. He's real gangster, you know. Come here, fight like man, you know. Big respect for him, because I watch all his fights, like even like not this weekend or before. I follow him too, you know, like when he fight Masvidal, Sanchez, Pearson, Lozon, Kevin Lee. He beat a lot of tough guys, you know, 5-win streak, and much respect him. You know, he take this fight. And thank you so much for him.
I spoke with George St. Pierre via the phone, and he said that he thinks that you and the UFC have some business to take care of at 155 before he fights you. So that's
You already talk with him?
yeah.
What you say?
He says he thinks that you have business to take care of at 155 before he considers fighting you.
I'm gonna send him a message.
What would you say?
Like Dia say, where you at, boy? Yeah, like to be honest, like if you ask me about Jorsim, he no need come back. Why he need this? Like he already greatest athlete. Why he need come back or fighting like make 155? He may never fight 155. I don't know.
Do you concede that if you fought Conor, it would be the biggest fight in UFC history? That everything that happened, they showed it on Embedded. No one's shying away from it. If he comes and fights you, given
They already promote this fight, right? What do you think?
I
Is it
think
gonna
he
be
could
big
do
fight?
2 million pay-per-views at least. What do you think?
I hope he's gonna fight. We have to fight, like make world tour
Yeah.
everywhere, like Tokyo, Moscow, Dublin, Los Angeles, like Rio, big world tour, promote this fight and fight end of the year, like biggest arena in the world, Madison Square Garden. Why not? Or maybe in Zaire or Philippines. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Like I'm here. Hey, he wanna become lightweight champion. He have to fight with me. Now no more these all fake champions. Now we're gonna like. You guys remember when he put tweet, beg me, please beg me.
Last question. It seemed like everything kind of started after what happened with you and Artem earlier this week. Do you regret anything? Do you kind of wish that that didn't happen so that it didn't lead to what happened with the bus? Or do you feel like whatever happened between you and Artem had to happen, that you had to confront him after, you know, some of the interviews?
You're living 100 years, you have to learn 100 years, you know. Nobody's perfect. Nobody. Like, this is not about me or other guys. Nobody here is perfect, you know. Like, this guy talk shit about me, I catch him. I ask him, hey, you wanna say something in front of my face? Say now. You say, I never talk about you bad. But he talk bad about me, you know. And I don't know. Bring all his slept him. I need these guys. We need to finish these things, beef, chicken, whatever you want, guys. Like, we have to finish this, you know. It's gonna be very big fight. It's gonna be very big fight, I think. Let's go. I'm ready for this, you know. November, September in Moscow, November, New York, like anytime. Let's go. Let's fight in Africa or somewhere. I'm here. Thank you.
Sorry, just one more quick one from me. We talked about George St. Pierre. You actually broke his record for the most consecutive rounds won without losing a round in the UFC.
Sorry about this. Which record?
You broke George St. Pierre's record for the most consecutive rounds won without losing a round in a fight. Are you the most dominant fighter in UFC history?
I don't know. I first time hear this. Like.
What do you think?
I think like. I don't want to talk about this, like, oh, I am like this. I think it's media job, my opinion.
Okay.
Thank you. Which record? Tell me one more time.
The most consecutive rounds won. Like, you haven't lost a round in 32 rounds in the UFC.
Okay.
He had 30 rounds.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. I fight 30 round in UFC?
Round. Yeah, 32.
I fight 32 round in UFC? Okay. No, I understand. I understand. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Can we have you have pictures with the belt?